Welcome to Podspace English. My name is Tom. I am very happy you are here with me today. In this episode, we will talk about something very interesting. It is about colors. We see colors every day. We see them in clothes, in nature, in our homes, and even in the food we eat. But have you ever thought about how colors make us feel? Colors are not just decoration. Colors can change our mood, our thoughts, and even our actions. Today, we will explore how colors influence our feelings. Let's start simple. Imagine you walk into a room that is painted bright yellow. How do you feel? Maybe you feel happy. Maybe you feel more awake. Now, imagine you walk into a room that is dark blue. How do you feel? Maybe you feel calm. Maybe you feel a little sleepy. This is the power of color. Even if we don't notice, colors speak to our emotions. Think about the clothes you wear. Sometimes you choose a red shirt because you want to feel strong. Sometimes you wear black when you don't want too much attention. Sometimes you wear white because you want to feel clean and fresh. We don't always think about these choices, but our feelings guide us. Let's talk about some common colors and how people often feel about them. Red is a very strong color. Red makes us think of love, passion, and energy. That is why many restaurants use red in their logos. Red makes people hungry and excited, but red can also mean danger. A red traffic light tells us to stop. Red blood makes us think of pain or fear. So red is powerful. It can mean both good and bad things. Now let's look at blue. Blue is a calm color. Many people say blue makes them feel peaceful. That is why many hospitals and offices use blue. It makes people relax. Blue also makes us think of the sky and the sea. When we see blue, we think of space and freedom. But blue can also make us feel a little sad. In English, we even say, I feel blue when we are sad. So blue can mean peace or sadness, depending on the situation. Yellow is the color of the sun. Yellow often makes people feel happy, warm, and full of energy. It can give us hope. That is why many children's rooms use yellow. It makes kids feel safe and cheerful. But too much yellow can make people feel nervous. If a room is too bright, it can hurt the eyes. So yellow is good in small amounts. Green is another interesting color. Green is the color of nature. Trees, grass, and plants are green. That is why green often makes people feel relaxed and fresh. Many people go to parks when they feel stressed because green makes them calm. Green can also mean health, growth, and balance. When you eat green vegetables, you think of health. When you see green traffic lights, you know it is safe to go. So green often feels safe. Let's talk about black. Black is a color that means many different things. For some people, black is elegant. Think of a black dress or a black car. It looks serious and formal. For other people, black feels sad or negative. Black is often used in funerals. In many cultures, people wear black clothes when someone dies. So black can be strong and stylish, but also sad and heavy. White is the opposite. White often makes people think of purity, peace, and new beginnings. Many people wear white at weddings. Hospitals use white walls and sheets because white looks clean. White can also mean emptiness because when there is only white, there is nothing else. Still, most people see white as positive. Then there is orange. Orange is bright like the sun, but not as strong as red. Orange feels fun and friendly. It makes people think of energy and creativity. That is why many sports teams use orange. Orange fruits like oranges and mandarins also give us a feeling of freshness. Orange is not very formal, but it is very lively. Purple is another color we should talk about. Purple is often connected with royalty and luxury. In history, purple was rare, so only kings and rich people wore purple clothes. Even today, purple feels special and mysterious. Some people think purple makes them feel creative. Others feel purple is too heavy, but many agree that purple is a color of imagination. And then we have pink. Pink is usually soft and gentle. Many people connect pink with love, kindness, and sweetness. That is why pink is often used for flowers, gifts, and baby clothes. Pink can make people feel safe and warm, but in some situations, too much pink feels childish. Still, pink is mostly seen as positive and kind. Brown is the color of earth, wood, and soil. Brown makes us think of nature, stability, and comfort. A brown chair or table feels strong and solid. Brown is not very exciting, but it feels safe. When we drink coffee or eat chocolate, we see brown, and it feels warm. So brown is the color of home and comfort. Gray is a neutral color. Some people say gray feels boring, but gray can also feel calm and balanced. Many offices and buildings use gray because it is simple and not distracting. Too much gray, however, can feel sad or cold, but a little gray can make other colors look stronger. Now let's think about how colors are used in daily life. In marketing, colors are very important. Companies choose colors to influence customers. For example, fast food restaurants often use red and yellow because these colors make people hungry and excited. Banks often use blue because blue feels safe and trustworthy. Luxury brands often use black or gold because these colors feel elegant. Colors also influence our behavior in spaces. A classroom with bright colors can make students more active. A bedroom with soft colors like light blue can make people sleep better. A gym with orange or red can give energy. That is why designers think a lot about color. Let's not forget culture. Colors can mean different things in different countries. In Western cultures, white is the color of weddings. In some Asian cultures, white is the color of funerals. In many countries, red means love, but in others, red can mean luck or power. Green is often positive, but in some places, green has negative meanings. So the feeling of a color is not always the same everywhere. Culture plays a big role. I also want to share some personal feelings. For me, blue is my favorite color. When I see blue, I feel calm. I think of the sea and the sky. It helps me relax, but when I need energy, I like red or orange. These colors wake me up. At home, I use green plants because the color green makes me feel fresh and balanced. Maybe you also notice how colors in your home or clothes change your mood. Let's do a little imagination together. Close your eyes and think of a forest. You see many greens. How do you feel? Maybe relaxed. Now imagine a beach with blue water and yellow sand. How do you feel? Maybe free and happy. Now imagine a dark room with black walls. How do you feel? Maybe heavy or uncomfortable. This shows how colors talk to our feelings without words. Scientists say that our brain reacts to colors very fast. When we see red, our heart may beat faster. When we see blue, our body may relax. When we see green, our eyes rest. That is why colors are used in hospitals, schools, restaurants, and many other places. They guide our emotions in quiet but powerful ways. Children also react to colors. Babies love bright colors. That is why toys are often yellow, red, or blue. Bright colors make children curious and happy. Soft colors like light pink or light blue make babies calm. Teachers also use colors to help children learn. For example, they use green for correct answers and red for mistakes. Colors make learning clearer. Even in traffic, colors are important. Red means stop. Green means go. Yellow means wait. These colors are easy to understand, and they keep people safe. Imagine if traffic lights used random colors, it would be very confusing. But with red, green, and yellow, everybody knows what to do. So you can see, colors are not just decoration. They are a language, a silent language that talks to our hearts. If we listen to this language, we can understand ourselves better. We can choose colors to help us. We can paint our rooms to feel more relaxed or more active. We can wear colors to express our mood. We can even use colors to support our health. Next time you choose clothes or buy a notebook or enter a room, think about how the colors make you feel. Ask yourself, do I feel calm? Do I feel strong? Do I feel happy? Colors always give us answers. So my friends, colors really influence our feelings. They guide our mood, our energy, and even our behavior. They connect to culture, memory, and even biology. The more we notice colors, the more we can use them in our life. And this can make our daily life better, calmer, and brighter. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this talk about colors. Maybe tonight you will look around your room and think about the colors you see. Maybe tomorrow you will choose a different shirt because you want a different feeling. Colors are everywhere, and they are always with us. This was Tom, and you were listening to Podspace English. Take care and see you in the next episode.